Welcome back to another edition of Everything Football 62. I'm your host, Jonathan Big Tex Johnson, a.k.a. Uncle Tex, a.k.a. Professor Tex. Before we start, hit that like button. Subscribe to the page. Got any questions, concerns, comments, anything like that, leave them down below and we'll take a look at it. I'm all for, a little back and forth and whatnot, especially anything to improve my situation or whatever when it comes to, this, to my little content and whatnot. Greatly appreciate it. We want to jump on this whole Lamar Jackson thing because this is turning into a fucking circus. In the end, let's do this, right? Let's do this because I've had conversations with guys in the comment section and whatnot, and it's like, one guy sit up there and said some shit like, "Oh well, that y'all are living in the past," blah 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 blah. Even had a guy that's a 25-year Ravens fan. I'm like, dude, I'm not even a Ravens fan, but I mess with Lamar and whatnot. Now let's do this. Lamar Jackson, right, was the best college football player for about 2 years in a row, his sophomore and junior season, right, and whatnot, and he gets taken the 32nd pick of the draft. Lamar Jackson, what has he done? Because you get paid on productivity. If you go to try to get a raise from your job or any different place like that and whatnot, you're basing everything when you go to them and say you want a raise and whatnot, they pretty much know what you have done. If there's no issues, no problems or whatever, anything like that, then what is the problem? Then you should be able to get the money that you asked for. Lamar Jackson has already put up a body of work that wants him to get paid the money he's getting paid. Can't blame him. Don't hate the player, hate the game, as they say, right? And so it's like, how is it that he is demonized now? And this young man don't even talk to the press like that. Don't even talk to them. And all of these things are coming up about him and whatnot. And I find that ironic because it's like, seems like every time a black quarterback steps up and say, I want some money, I want my money, or let's do something with the offense because things ain't going right. Let's try to change it up. Can I have a little say-so in it and whatnot? Or let's while we getting rid of all these players, are you going to replace them with anything? Or what are you trying to do? I always take it back to the Arthur Blank syndrome with Michael Vick, right? And that's the thing. It's like Michael Vick was never surrounded with anything, but he put asses in the seats. And when he put asses in the seats, that was fine for Arthur Blank, whether they were winning or whether they were losing. It didn't matter, long as he put asses in the seats, and that's exactly what he did. Whether Atlanta was winning or not, because jokers was coming there to see Vic do his thing. But let me get this straight. So if I put up a body of work of 45-16, a two-time Pro Bowler, 236 touchdowns, an All-Pro, MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, and all that type of stuff, completely outperformed his rookie career, his rookie contract, I should say. There's a problem with him getting. What's the problem with him getting his money? I want to see what's going to happen. It's ironic to me that why isn't white quarterbacks? They don't have to go through all this. They quietly get their money. Daniel Jones, 4-year, $160 million contract, $82 million guaranteed, 24-31 or 21-34-1 record. That's his body of work, and he gets paid $82 million guaranteed. But Lamar Jackson is demonized, right? He's demonized. And I'm like, how is he demonized? He's demonized based on the fact, for one, like I say, he don't say anything to the press, really. And then I was watching something, but his camp reached out to Stephen A. Smith and said, look, that never happened. Baltimore didn't offer that. That's not what they said. So it's all about who you want to believe, but that's neither here nor there. What it is that's Lamar Jackson. Look at his body of work. He deserves that amount of bread. He's outperformed his rookie career. Give him that bread because the market wants it. How is it? Explain to me in the comments how it doesn't warrant them that when somebody like Daniel Jones is got his money. I know Justin Herbert's going to get paid. I know for sure Burrow is going to get money. That's going to be no question. I remember when Patrick Mahomes first started, and I did a show on this when we talk about where he's considered where Kyle was like, well, he it's going to be a curse for his talent, and even with that, they still lump him in. Well, like I told you guys yesterday, I go to one of my ABC store, we go to liquor store and stuff like that and get stuff in Virginia. You go to ABC store, you don't just go to, it is no just a mom and pop liquor store anywhere in Virginia, but you go to a place in in Virginia, it's ABC store and whatnot. So you don't have it like they got it in DC and Maryland where you can just drive up or you have a mom and pop's store that sells liquor. And so me and this guy struck up, we always talk football and stuff like that. And he was like, well, yeah, Joe Burrow, he is this and he's that and he's it. Yeah, but Patrick Mahomes, you still got cats like that still talk that particular type of BS. And I'm like, I can't believe this guy is saying that. But I let him go because it's like, it's no big deal. You have a right to your opinion. Your opinion is garbage, but you have a right to your opinion. Why is it a problem when these guys are trying to get money? Why is this a problem? All of a sudden, like I told y'all yesterday, ironic enough, after the 2020 season, when Russell Wilson, after going 12-4, going to his 9th Pro Bowl in 10 years, he all of a sudden is demonized because he wants to say so in the offense. Why is that a problem? I'm still trying to figure this out. Why isn't it just quietly done? I remember when Peyton Manning's stuff came up. I remember when Tom Brady's stuff came up. Here you got Aaron Rodgers, who is taking drinking hallucinogenic teas and whatnot. He ain't being drug tested. Let that be him. If Lamar Jackson had let me just go ahead and do this, man. Fuck it. We got time. We got time. I'm going to do it right now. And I did it yesterday. Right? 21, 31, and 1. That is a losing fucking record. And this guy gets $86 million guaranteed? Now, granted, this is based upon like I said yesterday, this is based upon the fact that all owners and whatnot, or all owners of the NFL teams are not going to look at things the same exact way. I ain't going to give him that money anyway. So if Baltimore's not going to let him go do what he got to go do then. He can get paid, but the young man wants to win. I'm sure of it, right? He wants to win. So the science of it, because like I said, all money ain't good money. But in the end, when you get down to somebody like Lamar, like Lamar Jackson, when you get down to how he gets down and whatnot, and his body of work, put it out there to the market. If your body of work is what it is, then why are we having this discussion? Why isn't it just done? He was trying to get it done before the 2022 season. What do? They stalled. He said, we ain't talking about it more. We can go out there and play ball. Like I said yesterday. But you got people that I've seen in the comment section of some of my content that I put out. Man, you living in the past. I'm living in the past. This guy, they were leading the AFC North. He's leading the AFC North. Some guy even came back to me and said that this joker here had a bet. Lamar missed the last 5 games of the season. And he was 2 touchdowns short, total touchdowns short of Daniel Jones, who played all 17 games. How does that work? How can he go 21 and 31 or 34, whatever it may be, right? And 1, get his money, and like I said, I say that's open and shut. Tom Brady ain't gonna have that problem. Peyton Manning and Rodgers not gonna have that problem. He has that problem. DeSean Watson has the problem. Now, Cleveland pays him because they're like, shit, we just quarterback. We got Dick Chubb back there. We got somewhat of a decent defense and all this other kind of stuff. But we'll see what happens with that situation. And this is a guy who hasn't played ball in 2 years. So what I'm trying to figure out, and somebody can leave that stuff down and below, because I know ain't nobody going to be able to leave it down below because I know what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is that pay the man. Because the owner started this shit, and that goes back to Kirk Cousins. I've put up numbers. Do want to talk about garbage numbers. Yeah, you can put, but in the end, you got to win, man. You got to win. You got to win. And Lamar Jackson has done nothing but win since he has been in the league. So what's the problem? Get it done. Get it done. Why ain't you getting it done? Now you got Jason Whitlock, you got all these guys, got all these conspiracy theories, all this stuff. I'm not in the, like I said, call a spade when I see it, man. And in the end, how is it and why is it gets to a particular problem when it comes to him? When it comes to black quarterbacks. DeSean Watson, Russell Wilson, who just say, can I say something in the offense? I think I've earned that. Nah, go over there and sit in the corner and just play quarterback and shut up. That's what that is. You can say that's not what it is, but that's exactly what it is. DeSean Watson, all of a sudden they're throwing good players, sending them, trading them, getting rid of them. J.J. Watt, D-Hop, all them guys getting rid of them. And when he's looking around, if this is what you're going to do, I want no parts of it. Let me go. Then all of a sudden, these hoes come up talking about he did this, he did that to me. I spoke about this yesterday. And I'm still seeing crap with people in the comment section talking shit. Based on what? Pay him what the market says. His body of work has done that. Now, from this time on, when he gets whatever he gets, then you can go ahead and say this, that, and the other. You didn't know what you had when you got picked in the 32nd pick. You gave him a rookie contract, and that was it. Same thing with Colin Murray. All of a sudden, Colin Murray is a spoiled brat. He's this, he's that. No, he's like, I outperformed my contract. Let's get this shit done for a long-term contract. That's what he wanted. Did he get hurt? Fine. Yeah, he got hurt. Blah, 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 blah. It fucking happens, man. That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. The Cardinals ain't much of a damn organization anyway. But like I said, though, you having Cliff Kingsbury as your fucking coach. Come on. It's like having your goddamn big irresponsible brother there, and you can do what you want to do. You need structure on a team if you're trying to win. And there's no structure in Arizona. This is the same shit that's why he left A&M. You follow? So like I said, though, when we get right down to all of this type of stuff, right? It's like this man wants to win, wants to be in Baltimore, and y'all gonna do him like this? Now, all owners are not created equal. And they don't have to do this, they don't have to do that. Got it. But if the market calls for that, what you gonna do then? What you gonna do? If that's what the market calls for. The market says, based upon his production and that of I'll go back again, a 45-16 record, almost 64% completion ratio, over 12,000 yards, passing yards, and at 101 touchdowns and only 38 picks. But he's a problem. All of a sudden now he is demonized. Make that make sense, as everybody says nowadays. We live in a fucking bizarro world nowadays, where Daniel Dimes Jones gets more money, and like I told y'all yesterday, it doesn't matter. It ain't about pocket watching, but it's about like, oh, this is what and so they locked him up, even though we know Saquon Barkley is the catalyst, is the starter, stirs the drink in that team. Okay, so it's like, put in with a Saquon Barkley, we ain't even having this discussion, man. You put Lamar Jackson, have Lamar Jackson with that of a Saquon Barkley. I want to see Lamar Jackson go to a place where they got receivers left and right. Even with Patty Mahomes, he had a bunch of no-name receivers. He got Kelsey, though. And look at what they did after Tyreek was let go. So, stop it. Y'all just stop it. It's BS, and y'all know it's BS. Y'all got any stuff? Let it be known down there in the comment section. And we can rap about this. Like I tell you guys all the time, there's no greatest of all time as long as time is still going on. And again, like I say, numbers don't lie and get emotional. People do. I'll probably be back with a little something more about the Kansas City Chiefs and the passing of the great Otis Taylor. You guys have a good one.